he shall be unharmed.
It's a gothic love story at its core. This is a man that was involved with you know what it feels like when you have a love of your life, or it feels like the love of your life. You know, some people go from love to love, but in Helen and Daniel's case, it was the one and only. And to be punished for passionate love is unforgivable.
Candyman had been sent to all the best schools and had grown up in polite society. He had a prodigious talent as an artist.
Before the turn, he painted with a brush. And it's ironic that, you know, after, all he had left was the hook, which wasn't something he chose. That was something that was done to him. They cut off his hand and stuck an impalement into him and covered him with honey and the bees, and there you go. Sometimes it seems like in the last moment of recognition of life that you become what you last appear to be. Well, our costume designer for the first one, Leonard, I don't remember Leonard's last name, but he designed it. He had this brilliant coat made up. I had to go to this Mexican designer down on Hyperion, made it and fitted it, and he was big on the shoes. For him, it was all about the shoes. Because his father, Daniel's father, was a shoesmith, and he wanted to give homage to that. That's why I think one of the best scenes is in the parking garage, where Helen and I first meet each other. I mean, face to face in modern time.
What's blood for, if not for shedding? With my hook for a hand.
The Bees had their own trailer, okay? I've never seen this in the history of film, okay? They had their own trailer. And he said, Tony, come in. I want you to come in here. And I said, really, man? Seriously? He says, no, you need to do it. So I went in there, and the bees are swarming all around us. And he says, no, you need to personalize them. So, like, I'm not crazy, so I'm not going to tell you I know who's who. But this is Harry, and that's James, and there's Stuart. They're going to be intimate friends of you, and the more you embrace them, the more they're going to think that you are their master. Okay. He covered me with Phenerone, the essence that the queen bee exhibits to make her drones happy. And, you know, and then just let them. But Norman emphasized that they were all baby bees, therefore they were stingless. And don't worry, but throughout the three of them, I got at least 27 stings. Was probably the most dangerous projects in all of America, and there have been some bad ones. Probably second is, I forget the name of it, was one in St. Louis that you can see on YouTube where they finally just blew it up. You know, it was truly guerrilla filmmaking because people had to be paid in order to shoot, and the dangerous part about Cabrini, I mean, here's this separate city in the middle of one of the greatest cities in America that was in and of itself. They had a grocery store that I was told that you do your shopping before 10 a.m. because after that it's no man's land. There were 5 different gang factions within Cabrini, and when you have 5 people that can't stand the other colors, you know, you got constant gunfire. But on the positive side, I met a lot of single mothers who somehow held their own, and with tenacity and spirit and faith, guided their families towards some sort of correct path. And there are people that really felt, I don't know if myth becomes reality or reality becomes myth, but they felt that there was an entity called Candyman. I don't know if I haven't been able to ask him this, and I will, whether he picked that up from somewhere, because we did this before the internet really took form, that there was an entity in Cabrini Green called this spirit. And I think in the first one you see, because like for the first 45 minutes, I don't even appear. There's imposters and stuff. And that could have been closer to the reality that they were subscribing to.
Helen.
Yes?
Helen.
Who is that?
I know there was talk after the first one that the second one was possibly going to be Virginia as the monster that she turns into at the end. And I don't know what happened with that. There were many ideas floating around. Bill was, to succeed Bernard, and I don't know why Bernard didn't do it, but I think he was competent. He loved the original. And yeah, it wasn't just a hack job, where as opposed to, let's say, Final Destination, where it just changes hands, and because the story plays itself. It's the same story. No offense to Final Destination fans. He was witty and charming, and we really talked in depth about the backstory, and that was wonderful to me. I had already established Candyman, so he was front and center, and I think it took a while for her to feel comfortable knowing that even though she had the bulk of the story to carry, that people were coming to see Candyman, and once we got past that, it was full cylinder. But also, Veronica Cartwright was also in it. I was always a fan of, and that was amazing to just share the space of her. And I forget the actor's name, but the gentleman who plays the professor in both the first one and the second one.
What's his name? He's the only character.
Michael Culkin,
yeah.
Who was great and helped. I felt comfortable that he was there, so it was sort of a true continuation. Because I had to get straight in my mind why Annie was related to Caroline, and I wanted, I insisted that we do scenes of him in his former life.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Anyone else inside? You got any shotguns in there? Come on! Come on! Do you have a car? Do you have a car? God damn you! God damn all of you! Look, I don't know what's going on. Damn.
It's just us!
Who the hell is us?
Tom Bender, sir, that's me. This here's Harry Cooper.
Didn't you hear all the noise that was going on up here?
We just heard some banging around is all. No, that ain't right. We heard the girl calling out.
We have heard all this before. This is bullshit. Who the fuck gave you the right to decide for the rest of us? I'm thinking about my own ass.
You're gonna die up here. You're gonna die.
None of those yo-yos has a car! Bunch of yo-yos! You bunch of yo-yos! Hey, Tom, give me a hand. Turn it over. Come on. That's it! Nice going, Tom. Come on! Come on. Let's get a few nails in there. Get some of the tables up, all right? Come on! Hey, we're going upstairs for a minute. No good.
Better than nothing, Ben.
No good.
I ain't some kind of stupid.
Heads up down there! Idiots! Fuck! Cooper, I got a shotgun out here. You open this door, you motherfucker, I swear I'll blow this shit!
We're not gonna do anything like that. Cooper!
We can get away. I'm telling you, we could make it.
5 miles, we got that kid. Cooper's kid.
We leave them here, we'll bring back help.
We better make some kind of damn move. We're drawing a crowd here.
You know I'm right.
I got him. I got the keys.
All right, everybody back inside, quick! Damn it, get in here! I want you to stay inside. I don't want to hear another word out of you. The only way I'm going out there is with you and that rifle keeping things straight. Tom, let's go. It's you and me.
Her daddy's got trucks. She's been driving since she was little.
All right. Look, you keep an eye on us out on the side. Now, we get that gas and start driving back. You get that kid up here fast. Judy, get in that truck, right? Get in, get it started. Don't stop no matter what happens. Tom and I keep those things off of you. You just move. Shut the door! Shut the door! Hi, I'm Tony Todd. I'm working on Army of the Damned here in Warwick, Rhode Island.
You ready? Let's go. Boom, boom. Ramon, Beefcake, you're with me. We gotta breach the front door first. Terry, Smith, you take the upstairs. Remember, radio silence once we're on the inside. We're the quick, and they're the dead. Let's mount up.
I met Chad Verdi at Rock and Shock. It's a horror convention that takes place in Worcester, Mass. Every year, every year the second week of October. Well, I had seen him a couple of times. A couple of friends of mine have worked on his projects, and William Forsythe, Robert England. And I just went up to him and said, "So when are you gonna, when are we gonna do this?" And so he assured me then, this was a year ago, that I was going to be in his movie. And then boom, boom, boom. Played this whacked out, super energized SWAT commander named Gerald Jackson. Bitch! Well, I think every actor, when you play anything, it is you, right? It's a part of you. So what I've learned to do, I went to Trinity Rep in Providence, Rhode Island. 5 of the most magnificent years of my life. Got my master's in theater and all that. So I had very good teachers, It's not me, it's the people before me. And, we learn how to break down scripts and create backstories and stuff. And so you can only use what is in your experience. And what I do as a human being, as Tony, is study people everywhere. Like on this story, I've been picking Dave, our armorer, a wonderful gunsmith, because he's a cop. Just finding details, how do cops feel, what's underneath, how much does this Kelvar less weigh, what do you do about the Velcro that's always scratching your neck? He actually told me to put Vaseline in there, but he didn't want to do that to me. Little details, everything's in the details. You do the details and you let it go and you don't get in your way, and you know what your character wants and who you are, what your point of view is, everything just comes moment to moment. I love working with young new directors because there's an energy with youth. I hope to think that I'm still young at heart, but time is going on in a good way. I know more today than I did when I was 21, trust me. So it's great. He's got an enthusiasm, which I love. I love energy. I stopped doing television a lot because a lot of the television directors, they're jaded. Even though I've been blessed to be on a lot of hip shows, and the hip shows are good, but some of the middle ones, I won't mention any, they tend to just be on automatic pilot. So I like it when a director, particularly a director that's written his own material, so he's closer, he knows, he has a storyboard in his mind, and it's refreshing. I think they're going to have a good time. The title, Army of the Damned, that's going to call a certain clientele. It was one of the coolest entrances I think I ever did in a film, arriving in a SWAT vehicle, sticking my ass out of a machine gun turret. I'm going to be questioned when I go back to Brooklyn. You were a cop?
Yes.
Vampires, what do you see? The moon. What kind of moon? Oh. This is our night, our castle. Nobody rubs an ass-dirty finger on the walls of our castle, especially not on our night, especially not no ghosts. What's out there for us? Nothing. What's out there for us? Nothing. What's in here for us? Everything. In these walls, we are the world, not faceless black holes. The world. The night belongs to vampires. Show me your fangs. Before the sun comes up, the ghost and the blood traitor must pay for our honor. For our honor. For Deacon. For Deacon.
here, you little chicken shit.
You shoot me, I drop this. We're both dead.
Come on, don't be scared. I'm on the chair. Come on.
You know how this shit works?
You know how this shit works? Come on. Come on, I don't need the gun. Put it down. Come on. Let's play. Come on.
Listen, I think we got started off on the wrong foot. Stand good, Speed, FBI. Let's talk music. Do you like the Elton John song Rocket Man?
I don't like soft-ass shit.
Oh, you don't? Well, I only bring it up because, it's you. You're the Rocket Man.